Friends, this question from quiz 2 December 1st 2024 software testing QDB2 question paper. They given a control flow graph. From among the given options, identify the code segment that can be correctly represented by the given control flow graph. So from these options, we draw the control flow graph for the each option, 4 options, and which option is matches with the given control flow graph in the question. So for the option A, initialization statement, right? Int x equals to a, j equal to 0 and n equals to 5. So here the starting node is 1 and at the node 1, so x equals to a, int initialization and j equals to 0 and n equals to 5. This statement complete first statement at the node 1. Next, if condition. For the if condition in the next node, that is at the node 2, condition if x less than 0. So if condition has two possible roots, right? If the condition is true, if the condition is false. So 3. If the condition is true, it will execute this block, right? This block while j less than n. So that is at the condition at the node 3. So condition while condition at node 3, j less than n, it go to the node 4. At the node 4, this statement will execute, right? J plus plus, that is j equals to j plus 1. Again the while condition, until the condition, it will go back to node while loop, right? So go back to starting condition, right? That is where the while loop is initialized at node 3. This while loop is initialized at node 3. So the at node 4, after j plus plus increment, it will go back to node 3. So it will go back to node 3. If the after this there is a node, if the condition is true, it will go this branch 2 to 3 branch. Otherwise it will go to the 2 to 4 branch and execute the statement j equals to j plus 10 at node 4. And in our lectures, so the print statement is at the terminal node. So we follow this one is good. Okay, at node 5 is the terminal node, that is final node VF. At the final node, print j, print ln of j. So this is the control flow graph for this option A. Will go in this direction. If the condition is false, it will go and execute these statements at node 3, and after it will reach the node 6. Okay, this is not similar to given control flow graph, so this option is incorrect. This option, this is also similar. So at node 1, initial node V0, at node 1, first statement is executed, that is x equals to a, j equals to 0 initialization and n equals to 5 are initialized at node 1. Next, after node 1, node 2, at node 2 if condition, node 2, that is x less than 0. After this, it will execute this block of statements. Else block is particularly mentioned, right? If the condition is true, it will go node 3. Else it will go to node 4. Because it mentioned an else branch also. Here in this question, there is no else branch, only if branch. So if the condition is true, while condition, right? At condition is at node 3, while condition at node 3, this one at node 3. If the condition is true, it will execute the statement j plus plus. Until the condition is true, it will reach to the same node until the condition while loop. This is loop, right? Loop. Whereas in the else branch, that is false. If x greater than or equal to 0, it will come in this path. So at node 4, j equals to a, initialization. After this, they will reach a node that is at the junction point. The statement is j equals to j plus 10. After this, there is a terminal node. The program will exit at a terminal node, and the print statement is also execute, print ln of j. This control flow graph is similar to this one, right? Same this one, 3, 4, 5. Okay, but numbers are different. Okay, node numbers are anyway. So here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, left to right direction. Okay. Friends, this option is correct. This option B is the answer because both are similar control flow graphs. And we will check the next two options also. For this option C, so in the similar manner, node 1 at initialization, that is x equals to a, j equals to 0 and n equals to 5. Okay. After this, if condition same at node 2, that is at if condition, this is at node 2, x less than 0, x less than 0. If it is true, if it is false, so number we will give from left to right, that is better. Next node is 3, left to right and up to down. 3, 4. If it is false, j equals to minus a. If it is true, j equals to plus a, that is j equals to a only. After this, they reach a node 5, that is junction node. At node 5, while loop, right? While condition, j less than n. While j less than n, it will reach a node 6. At node 6, j plus plus increment. After again it will reach to the loop, right? Go back to the same node, initial node. After this, at node 7, j equals to j plus 10. Next, node 8, that is terminal node, print ln of j. So this is not similar to given options, right? So at while loop at node 5, not at node 4. Okay, this option is incorrect. So this is for option C. For this option D, similar node 1. So initialization statement x equals to a, j equals to 0 and n equals to 5 statement. Initialization of the first complete statement at node 1 and at node 2. So while condition, right? While j less than n is true, it will execute this block of statements. So that is again it reach a node 3. At node 3, if condition, right? If x less than 0, if it is condition is true, that is at node 4, x plus plus statement and j equals to x. Okay, if block. So these two statements at node 4. After else block, that is false, that is x greater than or equal to 0, it reached the node 5. Okay, we will give left to right, that is better, right? So this one is 4, this one is 5. Okay, node 4, and at node 4, x minus minus and j equals to x, initialization of j and decrement statement of the x. After this, so while loop is completed. So node 6, they reach a junction node 6. After this, the while loop started here, right? Node 2. While loop started at node 2. So it will go back to this node 2. While loop, this one. While loop, okay, at node 2. So this one at node 2, this will execute. After this completion, this loop is executed for finite number of times. It will reach, that is node 2 to next node, right? This is the next node, that is 7th node. So at node 2 to 7, at the 7th node, the statement j equals to j plus 10. After this, the terminal node 8 print ln of j. So print statement. This is not similar to given options, right? So given control flow graph. This control flow graph is not similar to given control flow graph. So this option is incorrect. So you have to remember where the while loop started, where it is ends. Where the condition started, where it is ends. So you can catch that points, it will help you. Friends, if you like my videos, please like and subscribe my channel, and thank you for watching.